Oh, yeah. Are you guys ready for the best show ever? Go listen to Kelta then. I'm kidding.
This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
On three. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in your system.
Oh, yeah. Last night, it was a full moon here in Tampa Bay. And I'm telling you, they often say that full moons affect water. Like if you're at the beach, the waves are a lot crazier. And we obviously have water in our body. And it's often been said that full moons affect our bodies. And last night, I could not sleep. I kept waking up. My cat kept meowing. It was quite a chaotic night. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I truly believe in it. I think it's absolutely factual. Leave me a voicemail. Let me know what you think about full moons. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Oh, we do have some CNN breaking news. Hoppe Hour is now syndicated in Fresno on Hot 97.7 FM. In the morning. If you go to, let me see here, what's the website? You go to hot977fmradio.com. There, you can see the little bio for my show and the Hammer and Hank show. It's a very exciting time for the Hoppe Hour Radio Network. And even last night, Lex and Terry, my radio heroes, shared the screenshot of my interview with them from almost 2 years ago. And it was a screenshot. I'll never forget that day. I was recording at my old co-host's apartment, and he didn't get the best connection in there. And he was always like, it's your fault, not the Wi-Fi. And we kept having glitches, and they were so cool about it. And we did the call on Zoom. So Terry shared it and said, hey, Terry James here. This is a screenshot from a podcast we did with Ryan Hoppe. Am I wrong, or does Lex look like a heart surgeon that smokes a couple packs a day? And do I look like a 70s porn star that can't get it up anymore? And to me, that was absolutely fascinating. If you would have told me in 6th grade that Lex and Terry would be sharing my show, I would have not believed it. Man. There's a new report that says 110 million people are addicted to energy drinks. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, seems pretty accurate. You know, I need it to wake up.
This is not headline news. A burger joint in Texas called Trump Burger closed because the owner was here illegally. It's now called Irony Cafe. Dick Cheney died. Making a joke about it would be like a shot in the face. Slap in the face. Gen Z considers cash cringe, but I bet they wouldn't if they had any. A Florida man was busted for DUI on Halloween while dressed as a prison inmate. Technically, he was dressed as Diddy, but same thing. And a Mississippi family reunited with their missing dog after 5 years. Or as the dog put it, oh man, I almost escaped from Mississippi.
Honest.
This is not headline news.
Today is National Redhead Day, so here's some Alexa Redhead facts.
Here are some facts about redheads for National Redhead Day. Redheads make up 2% of the population, but 100% of the prop comedians with the Las Vegas residency. The fear of redheads is called ginger phobia. Unless that redhead is Ed Sheeran, then it's called hobbit phobia. Bumblebees often mistake redheads for flowers. Scientists call it more proof that bees are stupid. And finally, redheads have more sex. Especially now that they dumped Keith Urban. Enjoy your National Redhead Day.
Subway just released new holiday sandwiches, including a turhamkin, which is a combo of turkey, ham, and chicken. The turhamkin features 3 types of meat, just like their tuna.
That wasn't the best joke.
Sotheby's has announced that it will auction off a sculpture of a solid gold toilet titled America, though I don't know if that's fair, since the toilet actually works.
All right, so supposedly there were 80 minutes of the original Toy Story movie that got removed. Here is Tom Hanks telling douchebag Colbert about it.
Tim Allen and I and everybody involved in it, we recorded a Toy Story movie for about 80 minutes of it that was completely thrown out.
Different story?
Yeah, it was everything because the people who were running the studio, not Pixar, said, look, it's a cartoon, let's make them wisecracking, insult each other and come up with goofy things. It didn't work. It wasn't Toy Story. It wasn't what Pixar was going for. So we got one of those calls from John Lasseter. John called up and he said, hey, listen, we've looked at it and it's just not working and we would like to start all over from scratch.
How long had you been working?
We had been working on it for about 2 years. I will say about 2 years.
Wow.
So then we began the process all over again, which is about a 2.5 to 3 year process.
And there's going to be another.
There's going to be a 5th Toy Story movie.
Fantastic.
All right, there you go. Do you ever have it where you have an interesting social situation and then it's like the last time you talk to somebody until you drive home? And maybe even if you live by yourself, that's the last social interaction you have for 12 hours and you just keep reliving it in your head. That was me last night driving home. And it's not even a good or bad thing. It's just a thing. Here's an intro. That was just something I thought about talking about. I don't know why. There's a streamer named Matan and he had Bonnie Blue on his podcast, the girl that had sex with like 10 million people. And she was brought in with guys in hazmat suits. I think this is more demeaning than having sex with 10,000 people. All right, here is the audio, and let's see what Bonnie Blue talks about.
For today's guest, we have Bonnie Blue. Welcome in. Come sit in the middle, please. For today's co-host, welcome Mike. Mike, come take your seat to the left.
Man, Bonnie Blue, you look at her in her eyes, there's nothing there, man. That poor girl.
Please hold the mic close to you and then introduce yourself in case anybody doesn't know you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Bonnie Blue.
I heard, I was listening to Kyle and Jackie O. I heard him talking about the fact that she's actually like married and he's the guy that like pushes all the content and edits it. God, can you imagine watching your wife getting plowed?
Yeah, but you just said your name, which I already said. I'm saying introduce yourself, please, in case anybody doesn't know you.
Okay, no problem. I'm the girl that slept with 1,057 men in just 12 hours, and I take anyone from to barely breathe in.
I bet it's so stretched out down there.
Okay, so essentially what she's trying to say, she's a disgusting but maybe tell them a little bit about yourself and not just your career.
Yeah, so alongside being a disgusting
right,
I love sleeping with strangers. I love sharing my location online and letting anyone enter my house. And I love it. And I have really good fun making the content.
I'm wondering if there was something that happened in her childhood or something, because she's really out there.
Yeah, that's disgusting, but that's exactly what you just said. You know, that's kind of your career. I'm saying maybe tell them a little bit about yourself.
Myself, well, I mean, me having sex with strangers is something I do all the time, and it is my life.
That's her personality.
But aside from that, I have 3 pets. I love traveling, and
so your entire life is just degeneracy. You don't have any hobbies. It's just all going around being a disgusting imbecile.
Yeah. Aside from that, I enjoy shopping, free diving, anything outdoorsy.
So you enjoy having pets and shopping besides when you're doing, you know what? Very interesting. How did you get such interesting hobbies?
How did?
Well, pets, you buy pets. I adore my pets.
I know, but most people don't like pets or shopping. You know, what made you interested in something like that?
What?
Such a niche thing.
I mean, it's not really niche. It's very common.
Oh, wow.
This guy's trying to do like an impersonation of like the Eric Andre show or something. Like, cause he seems like he's 22, so he probably grew up on Eric Andre. It's very like awkward humor. Almost like that Fern show with Zach Galifianakis.
Oh.
Okay, aside from that, I did mention free.
What actually made you such a horrible, shameless, depraved, and wicked individual?
I did.
I wanted to do this originally just for money and to get freedom. And then I realized I actually enjoyed it and I had a lot of fun from filming content and meeting new people.
If you could try to keep it to, I mean, obviously give real answers, try to keep it to a low with all the weird, disgusting innuendos. So you originally did this for money. How much money are you making?
A lot of money.
How much?
A lot.
Yeah, she's bringing in the dough while getting plowed.
Do you not disclose a specific amount?
No.
Do you disclose a general amount?
Enough money to live a beautiful life.
Yeah, but a beautiful life could be different for somebody who has such a niche interest such as shopping.
Of course. I might shop at Asda, I might shop at Selfridges, who knows?
All right, there you go. There's Bonnie Blue getting interviewed. All right, let me see what we got here. I'll be honest. I drank an espresso coffee and it went right through me.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Y'all now in tune with something beautiful right here. Something epic. This official. Matthias, let's make it. Look, I'm being a nice guy. I leave that to them dudes that shoot hoops. I'd rather roll through in a new coupe with chicks that get 200 to do shoots. Rolling a shooby doobie while we listen to smooth grooves. Dude, I tried to told you I'm hot like magma and keep them stashed up in the Dodge Magnum near the stash of the Magnums. Never know which one I'ma use. Right there, I got a couple people confused. Cause I never lose, and I never snooze. Pop shit, then I pop this shit, knock you out of your shoes. I shut down crews and rock tailor-made suits and Louis shoes. It's hard to do what I do. Stunning like Evil Knievel, keep a watch face see-through. I do this for my people, selling through they screen though. My mom said I was a walking felony, cause I kept 16s in the closet like Kelly. Shop with the sellers. Dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. Nah, dog, I'm not a mad rapper. I'm a disgruntled MC, and I teach you dudes about tussling with me. Truth is, I hate these marks. I should pull this jammy and spark and leave these rappers handicap park. And when you see your boy out, bow down or kiss the ring with a crew about myself. I ain't worried about a thing. This is Shot City, man. Where the you from? And your chick can't go if she ain't gobbling. My partner Supreme told me flows hard on these monkeys. I hit pro gyms and told them make my wrist chunky. Chain hung like donkey. And for them dudes who want it, nickname beautiful, keep them breasts on there. Homie, I'm funky like woo. Leg shots to let you know that I'm serious. When the blocks get hot, I'm in the streets bare chested. I got money invested. These detested. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't fucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't fucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them,
I'm serious in this mother.
I'm a hustler for real.
This ain't the young and restless. You could say the drama like support, boy. Put your life on pause like a comma. When you cutting corners and you stacking money, it's like they turn comedians, man, they get to acting funny. I know the MCs, the real MCs. Came on same boo, man, them was shopping with me. Get a pumpkin head in front of your little daughter. You a broke pop machine, you out of order. I'ma come and get you. Don't make me hit your shells like a snail or an armadillo. Watch the blue lights with the blue films, slice it, make him look like he got gills. This ain't artificial, man, this real. Throw him in Lake Michigan and hope the nigga can't swim. And if he can't, I guess he won't live. Giving names, get your change, he ain't hate a bill. They nothing, Charlie. Let's go. I am the grain.
My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, I'm a hustler for real.
Oh yeah, that was Vi and Jill C. What heard of? 856-49 Hoppy. American Idol contestant Randy Madden arrested for having sex with a minor. May he burn in hell. Laura Boebert dressed up in a racist Hispanic outfit. MAGA's just being stupid. Diddy is bragging about the fact that Trump is going to pardon him in prison. We'll see about that. Tori Spelling settles divorce with Dean McDermott. You know they wanted to get that over with. Let me see here. Tish Hyman was the one that had that freak out at that Gold's Gym about a guy being in the girls' locker room. And I have the headline of her talking about her freak out. I get why she was mad, but freaking out like that does not help out your cause, honey. And I love how the Daily Mail was like, a lesbian gets mad at a trans. I'm like, that is such clickbait.
About 4 weeks ago, the first encounter happened. I was naked. I was drying up and oiling up. I turned around and there's a man in the locker room.
Ew, you were naked?
And so, of course, I'm shocked. I'm like, I thought maybe I missed the sign and that there were workers working. So I just said, sir. I didn't even get to say a sentence or anything. I just was in shock and figuring out that there's a man behind me while I'm naked. And I say, sir. And then he goes, you can't tell me nothing. B word, I'm a woman. And I'm like, what? Now, listen, guys, I don't have anything against anyone. So I was just in shock. I've never been presented with this in my whole entire life. So I'm just in shock and I start screaming and asking for help. The people come into the locker rooms and they kind of escort him out, but not out of the gym, just out of the locker room so I could get dressed. And then I made a report and nothing was followed up on. And that was an experience that I couldn't even believe, and I had to understand this. So now I'm processing this, still trying to keep up with my life. I go back to the studio, I work. The next day I do it. I try to do my same routine, go to the gym. I say, maybe this is an isolated incident. The next day I go there and I run into this perpetrator.
Yeah. Again, it was the public freakout that didn't help out your cause.
This predator, because I have to call it like it is. This guy, And
Man, she's got bigger guns than me.
I'm coming into the gym, so I'm just already traumatized from yesterday being naked, and now I'm seeing a whole nother dude that's bigger than the last dude in the room. So now I'm like, sir.
So there were two different people.
There are multiple people. The reason why I spoke out like this, guys, is because I've had this experience with trans women in the women's locker room disrespecting me, not meeting me with any empathy, literally men.
Yeah, that's the problem sometimes with, I mean, it can go with anybody, but like, I feel like when you're a trans person, you always got a target on your back. And if you're going to be rude to people, that's not going to help out your cause.
Who are crazy. And this happened like 6 to 7 times in the last 3 to 4 weeks. It hasn't been a month.
I'm not trying to be gratuitously graphic, but were the people that you saw in the locker room undressed? Were they completely naked walking around?
Let me be clear. I want to get into this to the details.
Yeah, you do. 'Cause this is what's making you famous. No one's going, I'm a fan of Tish Hyman.
Because it's important, the details. Now, were the men naked? No. They were men in men's clothing in the locker room. They don't need to be naked to be scary as hell.
This sounds like a ridiculous question, but if they were in the process of transitioning, I don't know. Was it evident to you? Why was it evident to you they were men? I mean, were they people?
Because they were men. I don't want to, listen.
Now she's beginning to lose the argument.
Like I said, I don't know much about this particular part of the community. I'm not in that lifestyle. I'm just a lesbian living life. So up until this point,
God, you know she licks hard.
Yeah, that these people were allowed to go into the women's restroom. I saw the sports and I was like confused. I thought maybe this is going to be overturned. There's no way they're going to let this go through because this doesn't make sense.
I'm sick of him. Blah, blah, blah. Harvey kind of won that argument, didn't he? Let me see here. Marjorie Green talks about, actually, I don't want to do her talking about the government shutdown. She seems like such a dumb broad. She doesn't really need my attention. This is interesting. A girl from a show called Selling Sunset, Amanda Smith, not Amanda. She says she has banged so many of her kids' uncles. I can't wait to hear this audio. Man, this world, we sometimes admit a little bit too much. And that's coming from somebody who's admitted too much before on radio shows. Here is Amanda Smith.
Wait, have you got any first date horror stories? Like the craziest shit that's happened to you on a date?
I block everything. I really don't remember the last time I went on a date. I went out with this person. Okay, my kids are they're very opinionated. My daughter doesn't like anybody.
Okay.
I wonder why. You probably bring terrible men around.
Who does she like? There are just so many uncles that I probably have banged. And my kids are like, wait,
sorry, which
not
uncles?
a real uncle, but when you're close friends with somebody, you'd be like, Uncle so and so.
So she's bringing guy there. I bet she's like, Mom likes saying, oh God.
Uncle so and so. There's 3 Uncle so and so's that I've definitely had sex with.
Kind of a skank. Bad. That's not something to be proud of. Sydney Sweeney was out and about with Scotty Brown, her new middle-aged man. And she looks a lot happier. Here she is and out and about.
How you doing, Sydney?
Hear those cameras snapping. It's Scooter Braun's right behind her, like, I'm gonna snap that ass tonight. She wants nothing to do with the paparazzi. Man, she should do a biopic where she plays Madonna. Although I think she got bigger breasts than Madonna. Let me see here. Sarah Paulson went on What's Happening Live, or whatever the name of that Andy Cohen show is. And she said Diane Keaton always tipped busboys at restaurants.
Sarah, can you share a favorite memory of Diane Keaton?
Oh, God, Andrew. I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I I didn't think you were going to ask me this.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
One thing that was a remarkable thing about Diane, and there were so many, and I met her. She played my mom and the other sister when I was 20 years old or something. So, and I knew her this whole time. So I've known her for 20, whatever the math is. I'm 50 now. So 27, 28 years or something.
Gosh, she's pretty hot. Sit in my lap.
She always gave me the most incredible advice about work things. You know, there was the beginning of our relationship. I really didn't work that much. And so our friendship was like a lot of us going out to dinner and me lamenting the fact that my career wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Yeah. I've been there.
But the thing that was the most amazing about Diane is every time we would go to dinner, when the meal was finished, she would get up and she would ask to go to the kitchen, and she would give cash to all the busboys.
What a sweetheart.
Wow. All of them.
Really?
All of them. Every restaurant we ever went to. We had dinner. I mean, the number of dinners
I love Andy Cohen. He's got BB.
I had with her, I couldn't count that high.
Wow.
But it happened every single time. She wanted to go into the kitchen. She wanted to talk to them. But it was the busboys, not the chef.
Wow.
She wanted to go give.
She got that those are the hardest working people.
Cash to all of them.
That's awesome. There you go. 856-49 Hoppy. Let me see here. Erica Kirk. I'm so indifferent on this woman. I know she just lost her husband, and I'm trying to be sensitive. But it just feels like, I know that she's just another model that has no talent, that married someone who was famous and had talent. But it just feels like she's really grifting. That's the word they use. She's really grifting off her husband. And she wants Jimmy Kimmel to say sorry, even though Jimmy Kimmel never said anything bad about Charlie Kirk.
Jimmy Kimmel lied about your husband's murder and didn't really apologize.
He didn't lie. I love how MAGA claims that they're so tough. They're like, oh, we're never offended by words. And then they're offended by words.
What would you say to Jimmy Kimmel?
Same thing I told Sinclair. They asked, I haven't really told anybody this, so they asked, do you want Jimmy to give you an apology? Do you want to be on his show? How can we make it right? Through our team.
That would have been a weird interview between Erica and Jim.
Responded, I said.
She probably would have hugged him and banged him after.
Told them thank you, we received their note. This is not our issue. Not our mess. If you want to say I'm sorry to someone who's grieving, go right ahead. But if
I kind of like that response.
that's not in your heart, don't do it.
Good. Go away. So sick of you, dude. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of blah, blah, blah that comes from women. I'm kidding. People think I'm so serious. There were teachers that were dressing up as a blood-stained shirt because of Charlie Kirk, making fun of him. You're a bunch of losers. I guess Denny's and Pizza Hut are not doing well. Yeah, when you raise your prices, that is a no. A good. This is going to be interesting. This could either be the greatest video ever oh, geez, that's a pop-up. This could be the greatest video ever or not. Soulja Boy freaks out on TikTok and threatens to shoot these content creators.
You was a tell your team to a can't even put up more than 5K. I'll shoot you in your face. Better watch your mouth.
They're all talking behind freaking keyboards. They're not keyboards, but like video cameras. Not video cameras, cell phones. You know what I mean? Like they're not saying it to their face. Jesus Christ.
Over here bothering my peace. Y'all bums.
You're a bum, Soulja Boy. You made a lot of good songs. And no, it's not just Crank That. Crank That, Soulja Girl, Donk, the songs I play on this show, Skating Rink, Speakers Going Hammer, Bammer, 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 Turn My Swag On. But man, he's just become an old man, bro. It's so weird because when I was growing up, he was like the teenager rapper that the older people were hating on. And now he's become that.
Boy, use a screenshot this page, boy. I swear to God, I'm gonna find this. On my mama, I'm gonna find you.
What are you gonna do? Nothing. You're a wimp. Although I am proud of you that you got to have sex with Lisa Ann.
Watch.
Nobody's you, bro.
I don't know, some random ass.
My son, Matt, he got no motion. That is tight. Tay, let me freaking peek, man. Let me freaking double tap, man.
God, they're a bunch of mutants.
Wow.
How much you want to bet I'll find
what's going on? Oh my God, man. You go for your ass up, bro. Get off my screen, Clan.
I want to hear that again.
You go for your ass up, bro. Get off my screen, Clan. You ain't getting no more screen time from me, goofy.
don't know that. Do not be inviting me. That's why. If we battle one-on-ones, that's cool. Don't be inviting me to no.
Man, in your short lifetime, you're going to fight over some morons on TikTok Live. What a sad life you've had.
Don't
That was my fault. No, seriously.
Don't do that. I don't with these, bro.
Got him.
All right, my fault. Yo, Mello.
All right, I've had enough. There you go. Wasn't that riveting? Not really. They're stupid. Man, they think they're so tough, too. You're yelling behind TikTok Live. I can't think of a more cowardice thing to do. You're yelling behind TikTok Live. Go do it in person. We all know Soulja Boy's a sociopath. Speaking of sociopath, here's Adam22 at the airport talking to TMZ about how the podcast award with the Golden Globes is going to be boring. Yeah, sorry, they're not going to give it to a podcast that talks about gangbangs.
I wanted to ask you, since you're one of the most successful podcasters getting around, right?
Yeah, Adam22 really skanks me out. I don't know if it's all the allegations of him being a pedophile. I just don't like him.
Going to be a podcast category at the Golden Globes. Right. Some people think...
Right. I let others finish my wife.
It's dope. Some people think like, why are they doing this, you know? Right. What's your take on it?
All I see when I hear that is old media basically feeling like they can be the judge, jury, and executioner.
I kind of agree with that.
For new media. So when I see that, I just assume that probably for the most part, like who are they going to give it to? They're going to give it to the Obamas. They're going to give it to some corporate whatever.
Oh, you think?
That's not false.
I mean,
they're going to give it to the happy hours around.
That's my assumption, yeah, that they're not going to be like digging in the crates to find like the newest, coolest podcaster or whatever. I feel like they're just going to be, dialing in some like fake.
Damn it, I'm agreeing with Adam22. Hell's frozen over. When I'm agreeing with Adam22, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Mm-hmm.
Corporate takes. Well, hey,
if you're proved wrong, that's cool. There you go. There's Adam22. And does he look as scummy as ever? Speaking of looking scummy, Jelly Roll was in Australia. Man, I took a speech class to work on my STs. When I don't put my tongue under my gums, if I put my tongue in between my teeth, trying to say, but if I go, Australia, if I put it under my gums, I'm fine. I had the hardest time when I was at AM 620 WDAE, because 95.3 doesn't reach Tampa, but they want to be so cool to have an FM signal. And it was the Houston Astros that was in the World Series. And I remember I said, the World Series last night was crazy. And I didn't say what team would have won, because let me put my tongue in between my teeth. It would have sounded like Houston You get the point. Here is Jelly Roll saying that Louis Vuitton thought he was a crook.
The Louis Vuitton in Sydney legitimately just treated us like we were finna come in there and rob that place.
I mean, you do look like you fit the type.
I have never...
Because you're a loser!
Been looked at more like a... Listen, the last time I was looked at like a criminal this bad, I was an actual criminal.
All right, man. He's starting to show off some dark energy recently. I don't know what it is. He definitely got caught cheating on, what's her name? Bonnie X, though. That's stupid Papa. Chanel West Coast. I've never heard of her. She is sad that Ridiculousness got canceled because the world needs more funny. There were 1,000 episodes. I think there was plenty of it.
Hey Chanel, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Now you already know what I have to ask you about. I have to ask you, what do you think about Ridiculousness getting canceled? Had you heard the news?
Oh my God, like it's so awful. It made me famous. What is she going to say?
Of course, I heard the news. You know how algorithms work. So as soon as the news came out, it was all on my timeline. It's sad. It's the end of an era.
There was 14 years and 1,000 episodes. It had to end sometime.
But it's the beginning of, for me especially, I've got a lot of new things going on. So, you know, when old things go out, new things come in.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And so all good things have to come to an end.
And so will this segment about ridiculousness. Kind of boring me. So I guess Obama was at a rally. I don't know. I missed when he was president. Only president I've ever voted for. Mm-hmm. And he raised his eyebrows by telling a woman, "You look cute." And people are like, "What does Michelle think?" They're probably in an open marriage, dummies.
I love you, but hold on. I heard you, girl. Just
I miss that voice.
settle down. I'm here to talk to everybody, not just you. I mean, you look cute.
Oh, yeah, married man.
But I am married.
It doesn't mean much. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. All right, we're going to do some of the segments now. First, we're going to do our radio news, the most controversial segment on this stupid show.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers. I make killings. Motherfuckers. I hate. Hey, yo. Static crackles, Hoppy on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back rooms. Payola playlist, rigged like monsoons. Fake callers on the line, they rehearse too soon. Truth hits harder than a baseline boom. Radio snitching, Hoppy spitting the truth. Pulling back the curtain, exposing the booth. No more lies, no more disguise. He got the receipts, calling out the spies. Morning shows faker than they laughs at 6. Producers ghostwrite, hosts rate the scripts. Interns running miles, unpaid trips, while the suits sip coffee, counting clicks. He's the voice that the FM fears. Mic in hand, cutting through veneers. Pulling cards, no regard for careers. Broadcast assassin, they all in tears. Jingling, fake contest ringing. Same top 40, same song singing. Corporate puppets, strings all.
Congrats to my hero, my godfather in radio, Mike McVeigh. I'm making it into the Radio Hall of Fame. And congrats to Mojo. Even though he probably dislikes me because I can't stand his kid. Congrats on being the king of Detroit radio and making it into the Radio Hall of Fame. Also here, furious liberal NYC mayoral candidate Andrew Cuomo called into Hot 97, not Hot 97.7 in Fresno where I'm at. He called into Hot 97.7. And he got mad at the Ebro show. So let's hear this riveting audio. Ebro needs all the ratings he can get because the Breakfast Club rules that market. Let's be honest here. All right. Here is the audio.
Was just on 60 Minutes, Cuomo, saying that you're his guy.
No. First of
Trump said you're his candidate. If he had to pick a bad Democrat or what did he say? Or a communist. Or a communist, he's picking you.
Hello?
I think that they cut him off. I think he had to rap.
You just get,
Man, Peter Rosenberg's always had this bitch slap face. Like, shut up. God. Pat McAfee is mad at ESPN for telling people to complain to YouTube TV about the whole thing going on with the, what do you call it? The whole dispute between YouTube TV and ESPN, which is stupid. Floyd Mayweather posted in front of his money and said, "I just be minding my business." Yeah. Hopefully we don't have you around families. And Stephon Diggs revealed the baby of, revealed the gender. A baby boy Diggs is on the way between Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. That kid's going to be a menace in 18 years. Frankly, he's going to be a menace in a year. interesting game here. Let me look it up. I don't even know. Da, 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 da. Tomorrow night, it is the Raiders and Broncos. Oh, is that going to be an awful game? Poor Al Michaels used to do Sunday Night Football, had all the marquee games, and now he does not. 856-49-HOPPY. Here is some NFL headlines to keep you entertained.
Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen are in perfect harmony. 5 months after the Sinners actress married the Buffalo Bills quarterback in a California wedding ceremony, she shares rare insight into their relationship, noting the clarity she's felt since they met. Haley tells Bustle in a new interview posted on November 4th that inner peace that you have, that rock, solid, consistent part of your life is indescribable.
God, having sex with Haley Steinfeld must be awesome!
Adding, I literally thank God every day that I found my person, and it's the greatest thing in the world.
She thanks God, and she goes, oh God, oh God!
Life makes sense. Everything makes sense. The 28-year-old continues, I feel like I am stepping into the version that I've always dreamed of being, having so much to do with being with him. As for the next step in their relationship...
She's got a huge-ass chest. She's hotter than Taylor, let's be honest here. Pretty freaking hot. Pretty freaking cute.
According to the Pitch Perfect star, she is, of course, thinking about having kids with Josh. The pair had been together for 2 years before tying the knot in late May, and Josh has shared similar sentiments about how Haley has enriched his life, calling their marriage his most fulfilling chapter yet.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been fulfilling every time they have sex. This headline's kind of weird. All right, here.
Tom Brady's family will have you seeing double. Nearly 2 years after the former NFL player's beloved dog Lua died, he reveals that his new pup Junie is a clone of his former pet, thanks to the help of biotech company Colossal Biosciences. With Tom sharing in a press release per People magazine, a few years ago, I worked with Colossal and leveraged their non-invasive cloning technology through a simple blood draw of our family's elderly dog.
Yeah, I know people that want to clone their dogs when they get older. It is the most unfair thing in life that animals die so soon.
Before she passed.
But people like Trump can live a long time.
The company, which also announced its acquisition of biotech company Viagen Pets in equine, was able to give Tom's family a, quote, second chance with a clone of our beloved dog.
What if it's like the exact same dog, or what if it's like a weird, like just a weird dog? There's no in between. And we all know that. It's not going to be perfect.
I am excited how Colossal and Viagen's tech together can help families losing their pets while helping to save endangered species. Indeed, while Colossal's newest endeavor is reinventing what's possible with the family's pet, the company, which is also working to bring back the dodo bird, woolly mammoth, and more extinct species, previously made headlines about reintroducing the extinct direwolf featured in Game of Thrones. Announcing in April, Colossal's innovations in science, technology, and conservation made it possible to accomplish something that's never been done before: the revival of a species from its long-standing population of 0.
856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Haley Steinfeld said she wants to make babies with him as well, which has got to be kind of fun. Make babies with Josh Allen, not Tom Brady. Troy Aikman had some smack talking to do about Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones made some news earlier today on SiriusXM, the Stephen A. Smith Show. We certainly have made a trade, and we may make a couple more trades before that deadline. We've made one. We possibly could make two more. He's kind of left that out there, but not willing to name what the trade was tonight. That'll come out tomorrow.
Yeah, he may want to cancel that trade. I don't think one player from what I've seen tonight is going to make a difference for this group.
I love when Aikman goes off.
Here's a handoff again to DeMarcado. He's able to bounce off the pile and get a first down over the right side. And in Jerry's defense, I mean, he said as much himself. I mean, he said that a week or so ago with regard to his own defense.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. I don't know why they got rid of the guy in the offseason, but they did.
There have been so many players, whether it's Trey Hendrickson or somebody else, that's been linked. And he said, I don't think one player is going to make a difference. They're beyond that right now defensively.
There's no question. I mean, if you're talking about Trey Hendrickson, he was on this defense last year in Cincinnati. I mean,
whatever. There you go. 856-49 Hoppy. All right. It's time for Hoppy's Hoops.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes, wild and scandalous. League full of stories, ain't nothing fabulous. Ryan breaks it down, gets unanimous. Tune the Hoppe Hour, never anomalous.
Happy Hot Topic! Steph Curry joined the Mind the Game podcast for an episode with LeBron James and Steve Nash. And Steve Nash told a great story about how he realized it was time to retire after guarding Steph Curry in a preseason game.
You might know this, but you deserve a little bit of putting me out to pasture. A little bit of my retirement.
He sent you all back. Oh yeah, look what I do. Yeah, he sent you all back. Go ahead and put him on down.
It's not something I like to talk about in public a lot. You know, when
we got a Mind the Game exclusive. We got an exclusive.
When he came in the league, I still felt like the big brother a little bit. You know, I still feel like, I got the upper hand, right? And then he started becoming who he is, and the pendulum shifted. And so my last 2 years with the Lakers, my second game with the Lakers, I bumped knees in Dame's first game with Dame and broke my tib-fib joint on the inside where it's weight bearing, it's a problem. And it's where the nerve goes. I already had nerve stuff, and I was never the same. I spent 2 years working out twice a day just to try to overcome it. So I come back my 18th training camp, and I'm like, I've been going so hard trying to get there. I had a pretty good first preseason game. I can't remember. I think we drove home to San Diego. I had a back spasm the next morning. I was just like, then I don't know. I was doing all right, and then I was like another flare up, and it's just like my nerves were messed up. I couldn't recover, and I was like, well, I got to find out. So I had a week since I'd last played, and I was like, we're playing them in preseason. I'm like, I got to find out. I have to play hurt. Yeah. Can I play hurt? Or else, what's the point, right?
I miss watching Steve Nash play.
And so we went to play these guys preseason, Ontario, California, or somewhere. I don't even remember this. And
I remember the game. We came, Ontario. I knew it.
We came out. I'm guarding Steph. I think they put up 50 in the first quarter. Maybe it was 45, but it felt like a 50 piece, right? He's running everywhere. I'm back is broke. Everything's jacked. I couldn't have stopped him if I was 100%.
That's got to be humbling when you see the up-and-coming talent killing it. Giannis had a quote last night. He said, you can live if you miss. You cannot live if you don't shoot it. I agree. It's like that quote, you miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot or whatever. I said that wrong. Here's Jaylen Brown talking some smack about what's going on with the Celtics.
Fines, because you can't have a mistake like that as an official at that point in the game. It's fourth quarter, it's a minute left in the game or less, and you the whole staff blows the fucking call. You know what I mean? It cost us a game, unacceptable. You can make mistakes at any point of the game, but right there, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. It's unacceptable. And then they telling me we didn't see it. How none of you see it?
He's definitely getting fined for this.
You can't trip somebody in the fourth quarter and then just be a no call. It's some bullshit. Man, y'all gonna get me fines because you can't have a mistake like that as an official at that point in the game. It's fourth quarter, it's a minute left in the game or less, and the whole staff blows the fucking call. You know what I mean? It cost us a game.
Yeah, you go. I can tell he's not very happy. 856-49-HAPPY. That's 856-494-6773. What's going on here? It's Victor Wembanyama talking about why Luka Doncic is one of the hardest players to scout.
We have an early MVP candidate matchup between Luka Doncic and Wemby tomorrow night, and Wemby at Spurs practice revealed why Luka Doncic is one of the hardest players in the NBA to scout for.
You've always been the ultimate competitor, and Luka Doncic on the other side tomorrow presents unique challenges. He's already had 50-point game, 40-point game during this season. What does that bring out of you as a QB across from him?
Hopefully the best, But Luka is one of the hardest players to scout because he understands and masters the game more than almost everybody else. So it's always a great challenge. I don't think I've ever won against him.
I think your first year you mentioned that there was something about the Lakers that seemed special because that's the team that everybody looks to. Is this one of those stages that you look forward to in the course of the season?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as a team right now, we're looking forward to every game to prove to ourselves that we can sustain this level. But yeah, of course, I understand playing the Lakers as the first time as a rookie is for sure special.
Going back and watching the film from the Suns game, they basically put like a 4-man zone in the paint just to try to hit you as many times as possible, stop you from moving. Like your freedom of movement is kind of your biggest skill. So when you see a team doing that, how are you responding, like kind of almost like leaning into what they're doing to try to take them away from your teammates?
How are we responding? You see tomorrow.
I like that. Very humble kid. This is Nikola Vucevic with his game winner. He gave the Chicago Bulls their first lead of the game last night.
One Bulls with one. 12 seconds left. Giddey on the inbound from Jones. It's Oubre on him. Carter sets up a screen. Giddey races to the basket. Fires it out. Vucevic the shot. Vuce Main for three. Vuce Main steps up again.
Hell yeah.
Grizzle veteran steps up and hits the biggest shot of the season. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth. I'm coming again, Elizabeth. Oh yeah. It's the big one, Elizabeth. The Cardiac Bulls.
He's doing a reference to the Jeffersons, but it sounds a little dirtier when he says it.
The Grizzle veteran steps up and hits the biggest shot of the season. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth. I'm coming again, Elizabeth. Oh Lord.
I'm uncomfortable. I feel like I need to wash my hands after hearing that. Paul Pierce breaks down how you know if a woman really loves you. This is advice from a sociopath. Oh, I should probably unmute it. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
If you really want to know if a girl loves you, you need to go out and cheat on her.
Paul Pierce is such a douchebag.
Let's see. If you really want to know if a girl love you for real, go cheat on her and see how she react. Now we gonna see what's real. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Tell me. Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you really want to know if a girl
really love you, go out and cheat on her.
Okay. And if that girl loves herself more than you, then you ain't got no chance in the world.
I don't get people that like try to justify cheating. I think it's kind of skanky. I think it's kind of unreputable. But then again, this guy did just get a DUI because he's a moron.
Exactly. So you want to be with a woman with low self-esteem? That's the type of advice you're giving young men.
That's love. That's just love.
Yeah, it is to a certain degree, but that's not something that, listen, just because I might decide I'll stay with someone, you don't. God will. God will.
All right. Listen, Paul Pierce kind of lost me when he was talking about cheating. But when you bring God into it, shut up. That's stupid.
Trust me, there's going to be tests that you can't even think of. You've been through so many tests in your life that you couldn't have created if you wanted to.
She never is the problem.
Trust me. So stop trying to tell young men to go cheat on their women to test them. Like, that's the worst advice you can give.
I said, if you want to know if a woman loves you.
That's the worst advice you can give anyone.
So won't you give me some advice of how do I find out if a girl loves me?
I just told you, you're going to be tested in different ways.
How do I find out? What's the test? Give me an example.
Women don't deserve to struggle just to have love.
Well, it go both ways.
Well, women, I agree with what Paul's saying here.
I'm saying that, but it go both ways for the man, for the woman. If you want to see if a man
go cheat on him.
Go cheat on him. Yeah.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to see what's going on.
Yeah. Really, if you really want.
What an annoying woman. I mean, Paul Pierce could also kind of be an annoying woman too, I guess. Here is Draymond Green talking smack about Dak Prescott.
Dak's not a bum. He's an MVP candidate.
Yeah, that's fine. He getting some numbers and they stink. Dak's a bum.
He's not a bum, dog. He's a really good quarterback.
No, he's a bum. They'll never win with that.
You're too smart and you know too much about football to say Dak Prescott's a bum.
I won 4 championships, Jordan. So you got to understand, when I say bum, I'm not saying Dak.
I hate when people, whenever they have an argument or they say something bombastic, they're like, but I've won championships. Good for you. We're all proud of you. Shut up.
Prescott isn't a good NFL quarterback. Of course he's a good NFL quarterback. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when the money's on the line, when it's for all the marbles, who are you? He a bum.
I totally disagree. I totally disagree.
What has he done in those moments? Been a bum.
He's been
a bum in the moments, Jordan. When they had their...
You know, this co-host of his probably has a connection to the Cowboys and is afraid to speak his mind. I think it's just because Draymond's saying it that I don't like it, but I pretty much agree with Draymond. Whenever you need him to do anything, being Dak, he does nothing. I think Romo's a better quarterback.
Best team, best offensive line in the league. They had all that to get to the playoffs and he a bum.
But the story isn't fully written yet.
It's pretty written because now he's making $65 million and it's way harder to win. Like, you got to be so, like, Patty Mahomes good to be, like, that highly paid and still go win. Like,
I actually agree with Draymond. That's the problem. Man, today I've agreed with both Draymond and I agreed with Adam 22. I think the world's ending. I mean, the world has been ending, but that is just patient zero or whatever the saying is of the world ending. All right. It's time for Tampa Bay News. All right, you ready? Because I was born ready.
Yeah. Yo, it's happy hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All happy hour when the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on. Ryan
Happy Hot Topic.
Get her right. Stupid AI. What's going on here?
And first, as we come on the air, confusion over SNAP benefits today. President.
Yeah, I feel really bad for poor people and anybody that's making fun of people that don't have SNAP. You're losers.
Donald Trump threatened payments would not go out until the government shutdown ends. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay News at 5.
But you know, if Trump's fat ass wasn't being fed, that wouldn't happen.
5, I'm Courtney Robinson.
I'm Frank Wiley, and just hours ago, the White House clarifying that's not what the president meant. In Tampa Bay News anchor Dave Wagner.
Oh, now they're walking it back. Shut up.
Joining us in studio now to explain.
Yeah, and Dave, the White House press secretary was quick to say that they are complying with that federal court order to fund SNAP.
Yeah, we should mention here that last Friday, 2 federal judges ruled the Trump administration must use contingency funds to provide food benefits for the tens of millions of Americans who rely on SNAP. This morning, President Trump posted this message to Truth Social, saying, in part, SNAP benefits will be given only when the radical left Democrats open up government. Just before 2 today, White House Press Secretary Caroline Levin clarified the Trump administration is not defying the order and emphasizing the rollout of SNAP benefits will take some time.
Yeah, good. Again, like I said, if that fat ass wasn't being fed, you know, that wouldn't happen.
Happy Hot Topic.
And a change could be coming for that popular way to get around he just mentioned.
Yeah. E-bikes, which every day when I drive the Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Bee for Boola, I see a lot of it.
News Channel 8's Eden Hodges is reporting on the state proposal for a new bill to put regulations on electric bikes.
The bill sponsor tells me this is their way of keeping up with technology and making sure that all the roads and the sidewalks are safe for everyone.
So it's just one of those things that, you take your life in your hands.
Jim Brogan from St. Pete rides an e-bike that can top 28 miles per hour with the use of a throttle.
The people that I see weaving in and out of traffic, especially when there's a bike lane, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know that they're supposed to bike on the bike lane. I completely and utterly get it, but it just feels like the sidewalk's a better option with the maniacs on the road.
Dangerous stuff.
A bill filed by state lawmakers says 28 miles per hour is the golden number they want to regulate for electric bicycles before requiring a license.
Doing nothing is not an option. We're losing lives, and these are young kids, and it's more about educating the parents, educating the kids, bringing awareness that we do have a problem.
All right, there you go. There's what's going on here.
Happy Hot Topic!
They have already begun their holiday shopping, but budgets may be tight for a lot of families this year, leading to tempting choices on how to pay for gifts.
Consumer experts are warning, be careful if you use a popular buy now, pay later plan.
Oh, no. I did that for like 3 concerts I'm going to.
Consumer investigator Shannon Bacon joins us in studio to explain.
Jen, Josh, the good part of these plans is that you can split large purchases into smaller ones over time, making it more manageable. But there are many pitfalls that you need to be aware of so you don't get into trouble.
Some shoppers already use buy now, pay later plans to pay for everything from groceries to takeout food to furniture. But remember, these are actually loans, and many come with extremely high interest rates.
People need to understand that they are borrowing against future money that they're going to have to pay back. And they really just need to understand whether it's worth it for them and their budget.
Data from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau show 1/4 of those consumers paid late in 2024, which of course comes with penalties and fees.
All right, there you go. Which I feel like people already know when they sign up,
Happy Hot Topic!
A daytime service center for people experiencing homelessness has been reopened after being closed for months.
I feel like if you were homeless in the 90s or 2000s, and I never want to talk smack about homeless people, I feel like a lot of times you did something to do that. Now with the way prices are, I have 2 friends that are homeless that live at their business and live in their car. It's a real thing.
What used to be called The Shop has been renamed The Drop in Seminole Heights neighborhood. UCLA's Alessandra Young has more on the services they're now.
Oh yeah, being homeless in Seminole Heights is not safe.
Providing.
A few months ago, this entire building on North Nebraska Avenue was completely
especially on Nebraska Avenue. Galvin would know about them.
Empty. And look at it now. This room here at The Drop is a clothing boutique for people experiencing homelessness and who are in need of help. This is the women's section. This is the men's section. And they even have things as the weather is getting colder. They have hand warmers, socks, and hats.
I always find it funny. I mean, I know if you're from here, you find it cold, but go up to Chicago for a day and deal with the cold up there and tell me how you feel. People down here hate when I do that. People out down there go, shut up. But I had to walk to the bus stop. Against the cold weather and wind against my face. Oh, it went down to 45 degrees. No! Shut up.
For people like Gerard McCall, having this space reopen means so much.
Have somewhere to get off the streets for a few hours, take a shower, eat, and just feel like a normal person for a while, you know what I mean? Feel like you're fitting in still and that your life still matters.
That is so sad. Your life does matter, bud.
Tells me he has been homeless for about 3 years now.
You're starting to get back into the hang of things of getting back to being normal, going to work and doing normal stuff like that.
I feel bad. You are normal, bro. Life is hard. Don't be hard on yourself.
Space formerly known as The Shop closed down months ago, and people with well-built cities have been fighting to reopen the doors.
We knew from the second it closed that they were needed because we knew so many of our neighbors on the streets, and they're like, that's where my medicine goes. That's where my mail goes. That's where I get showers. And I can't tell you how many people walked in today and just gave us a big hug.
This is a space that helps people with clothing, toiletries.
All right, so go to Seminole Heights and Bring a gun with you. Mm-hmm.
At 5:30, what started as a frightening call to 911 ended with the caller being arrested.
Yeah, the woman claimed a stranger broke into her apartment in St. Pete and attacked her, but those claims turned out to be something entirely different and fake.
AI.
Tampa Bay News reporter Kristen Barbarisi shows us how investigators uncovered the truth and the consequences.
Officers responded twice in one day to what they thought was a home invasion and sexual assault, but when detectives looked closer at the evidence, they quickly realized the so-called suspect didn't exist.
Last month, St. Pete police responded here to a reported break-in at 32-year-old Brooke Chenault's apartment.
Victim, now suspect, had shown proof of images of a person that she did not know that had entered her home forcibly and had possibly injured her in their way of getting inside her house.
Forensic teams and a canine unit showed up but found nothing. A few hours later, the woman's boyfriend called police back saying there was more to the story. So officers went out again and she told them she'd been sexually assaulted. A detective was called in.
That detective then immediately saw the proof or the evidence that she had provided and immediately knew that this was part of a TikTok trend that we're seeing online.
Investigators later found that AI-generated image in her deleted files, created days before she ever called police.
It's a waste of resources. We had officers go out to this home twice in one day.
Lamardo says,
"What a loser!"
Unfortunately, creating fake pictures like this isn't hard. In fact, it just takes a couple minutes. We asked ChatGPT to put a man in a red hat and a white jacket on my couch. What we got looks real, which is why police have to thoroughly investigate.
Even though we are suspected that it's false, we're still going to handle it as if we believe it's a real case.
There you go. See, for all the good there is with AI, there's a lot of bad. Mm-hmm. What is going on here?
Now back here at home, where a firefighter is in hot water after he was arrested in Polk County. Sheriff Grady Judd says Deshaun Broome is accused of flashing a gun in a fit of road rage.
Loser!
And this isn't his first run-in with the law. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is in the newsroom with the latest on this one. Evan.
Well, Sheriff Judd says the worst part of all this is that the firefighter has a history of concerning charges, including another that stemmed from road rage. This time, investigators say he followed another car for more than 7 miles and threatened, in not so many words, to shoot them.
Deshaun Broome is used to putting out fires, not being in the middle of one.
Deshaun, you're not growing up very fast, and you're already 33 years old.
Shut up, Grady, you dumb boomer.
In a social media video put out by the Polk County Sheriff, he explains that Pasco firefighter Deshaun Broome was driving towards Lakeland near Highway 98 and Clubhouse Road and began tailgating a car with a man and woman in it. As they switched lanes to avoid him, he did too, staying behind them. 3 miles down the road near 98 and Combi, the man got out and asked if there was a problem, only to get back in and say the other driver, Broome, flashed a gun at them.
He points a gun at the other folks. He really did.
Deputies say after they caught up with him 7 miles after he first started following the alleged victims, Broome told them he was the one who was afraid because the man who got out of the car ran towards him. He denied showing a gun, but made statements about protecting himself and confirmed there was a gun in the car. These kinds of stories petrify drivers.
If it's road rage against me, I roll down my window and say, Jesus loves you.
You calm down.
That's it. You got to calm down.
There's a lot of it, I know that. But I just keep my doors locked and watch the road.
Broome is a Pasco County firefighter who is, to this point, still employed. The Polk County Sheriff says that he faced a road rage charge back in 2017 when he was still a Lake Wales firefighter. The sheriff seems to think Broome's firefighting days should be over.
Hey, Pasco Fire, you got a guy here who can't control his emotions. He's got an issue. You putting him on a fire rescue truck?
Are you talking about yourself? Because we know you got issues, you stupid boomer.
I'm just saying, you ought to think through this.
Pasco firefighters would not answer questions today about his hiring process, as questions now come up now over how someone with a record of charges that include assault, DUI, and stalking was hired as a firefighter in the first place. They said they're only allowed to answer questions about his status and his date of hire, which was in 2024, Allie.
Okay, Evan Axelbank live in the newsroom for us tonight. Evan, thanks.
No problem, bro. We don't not Evan. 856-49-HOPPY. What do we got? All right here.
To Citrus County now, where a coach opened his home to a player in need.
Which is good. You would think you'd be applauded. Oh, wait, there's more.
That act of compassion has sidelined them both and put their team's season in jeopardy.
10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Payton takes you to Lecanto for this exclusive story you'll only see right here on 10 Tampa Bay News.
At just 5'9", Lecanto High School defensive end Raheem Rushing is no stranger to battles. But the biggest hurdles he's had to face have been nowhere near a football field.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it was bad. It was hard times.
In the fall of 2023, Raheem experienced a stint of homelessness.
Yeah, things just didn't go well with like my family and my aunt.
So the coach brings him in and then gets suspended. This is everything wrong with this heartless country.
I just really was on my own for like a little while.
That changed when his coach RJ Pollard heard about his situation.
I asked him if he had anywhere to go, and he kind of put his head down, and I knew right then that he was stuck.
As my coach, maybe if I can come stay with him.
Me and my wife, it was at the same time, said absolutely, if that's what you want, and he's been with us ever since.
So what's the problem?
Since Raheem has been a part of the family for birthdays, holidays, and vacations.
Christmas, he's the first one underneath the tree. He's so excited about it. He loves to decorate.
You got to make an exception when there's people that are homeless. You heartless mutants.
It's like the plot of a movie, but its Oscar-winning ending isn't quite working out.
About 2 weeks ago on a Monday, I was informed that I was suspended for the remainder of the season for
Lecanto High School, you're a bunch of losers!
For giving impermissible benefits to a player.
A rival athletic director made a call to Citrus County schools.
Oh, to that rival person, you probably listen to Kelton in the morning because you're an asswipe. And by the way, you're a scumbag. I hope you burn in hell, even though it's not real.
Raising a red flag that Raheem's address matched his coach's. The district advised Lecanto to self-report the information to the state, who not only suspended Raheem and RJ, but took away all of the team's wins.
Wow. That's where this country's at. Lecanto High School, you suck. You're a bunch of losers.
I didn't know that they wanted me to just sleep in a car, just sleep outside or something.
Yeah, what's he supposed to do? Tough guys, Lecanto High School, mutants.
Do you believe that this rival athletic director did this to give his school a competitive advantage?
There's a long history.
That's why you don't want rivals. That's why you don't want me to hate you, Calta.
The high school that I have a lot of questions about from former friends and coaches that it's.
You wouldn't rule it out.
I see no way that it wasn't based off of the timing.
As of Sunday, Raheem has been reinstated and the team's wins have been restored. But RJ remains suspended and Bartram even watching as a fan. And that's all you want? You just want to be a parent?
I just want I like to sit at the 50-yard line and I like to watch them play. And that's all I want. So I'm hoping they'll allow me to do that.
Wow. This country, man. We do it to ourselves. In any other country, that would be applauded, but here, not at all. Man, funk that. And finally, in Tampa Bay news, and an example of us getting screwed here.
Tonight, concerns over an increase in utility bills.
Yeah, just hours ago,
Where's the money? No jobs are paying us more, yet we have to pay higher bills. And the Tico, I'm glad I said it wrong, and Duke Energy, all the CEOs are making millions, and the politicians are in bed with them. Screw you!
State-approved Tampa Electric's plan to raise its rates starting in January. This comes after pushback against the company. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Miguel Octavio is live for us in downtown Tampa tonight.
Yeah, and Miguel Tico says the investments are meant to make the system more reliable and more resilient.
And Dave, that is...
Oh, no, it's called greed. It's called, you guys are just trying to milk it. Ever since the inflation era, companies go, oh, we got to raise prices, but come up with no solutions while the CEOs sit in their mansions and they're screwing us over. I hate you.
Also including last year's storms and the impact that caused. But right now, some people say their bills from Tico are already too high.
The name of the Tico CEO is Archie Collins, is a bald boomer, like I would expect. You're an ass wipe.
It's a stressor on my finances.
Isabella Moeller of Tampa is calling on Tico to find relief for customers.
This is a matter of corporate greed over
Hell yeah, baby, duh.
for the well-being of hardworking Florida families.
For a motion. Move to approve, Mr. Chair.
There's nothing worse than paying an electric bill. Like, I know you got to do it in life, but in Florida, you're like, it hurts.
Starting in January, the average Tico customer will pay $5.50 more for every 1,000 kilowatt hours.
You know they're just trying to figure out ways. You know they sit in their big offices coming up ways to screw us while they go home to their loveless wife that are a bunch of sugar babies that are with them because of their money.
No more oil spill.
The hike sparked pushback, with some saying their power bills surged in recent years.
Oh, thanks, Archie Collins, you loser.
The group Food and Water Watch says with this latest increase, the average customer's bill is now 82% higher than 5 years ago, $939 to be exact.
That's just wrong. And there's a problem with it.
Tampa Electric understands some customers are facing hardships.
But Sherry Jacobs with Tico says the move is necessary. She says the money will cover energy storage projects and power plant upgrades aimed at making the system more reliable and resilient.
We can also make payment arrangements for people.
Shut up, bitch. I'm sick of this. You're making excuses. While you're doing this video, you're getting cheated on.
People and make sure that you're getting the help that you need.
If you were trying to help us, you would lower the prices. At least kiss us before you screw us.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. Here's Spenzo, King Louie, Lil Herb, and Reem with Chicago Conscious Remix. Dizzy's a bitch.
I'm praying on the day to bring joy to my city. Niggas out here broke, got the nerve to be picky. Give my man some bread, cause I hate to see him shitty. Or back to selling dope just to make a pretty penny. Keeping it 100 with niggas, they keep it 50. Chicago beef with everybody acting like we 50. I told my bitch you fucking with the greatest and you see me. The realest of the realest and the realest of my city. 7-year-old babies getting killed for no reason. Niggas tracking cars, zeroing all they peoples. Real niggas get blessed and share with they niggas. Real niggas fuck bitches, care to they niggas. Man, these hoes for everybody breaking down the swisher. Put the loud in right around to some music. Only took a break cause I gotta get to it. But coming from, you would probably lose it. 2 little boys got killed when they was hooping. Hard cause some broke niggas beef and started shooting. Guns got abusive and these niggas they abuse it. And the sad part about it, they didn't even make the news. I'm trying to get through it, so I'm watching all my movements, checking bags like Nike, so I tell them just do it. Tell my niggas they my brothers and I treat them like my brothers. To my brothers and my niggas, so we equal as each other. Life is but a dream till you wake up with your mother. Smoking Mary J, give you no more drama. Still you won't come, it's cooking up a master plan. Gon' put it in the action, motherfucker, take a stand. Obama from the murder capital and he the man. I'm in my own lane, trying to see where I fit in. Take a chance when a man's on the cash advance, so we out here every day trying to chase these bands. Making all this money you would never understand. So go ahead and judge me, I still get to it. And niggas say they winning, but I know they really losing. 12 months later, still riding in that Buick. And if that slow grinding, I'ma be fat paced. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga don't see fake. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm great, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only a nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. They wanna know who the
the hottest in the city? Who the problem? Been causing all the drama in the city with them goblins. Posted with them 30s and them 40s. All my niggas under 20, but I got 150. Always in the streets if a nigga wanna get me. Dolo in your city, but I started off with baby. Holes on my dick when I pull up and they hit me. I ain't worried about any, cause I'm all you gotta send me. Dropped out of school cause I knew I wouldn't be shit. Now it's that beds if you want me on the remix. Game finna be rich, still can't believe. And it still a get fat down if you wanna see shit. Always need cash, I ain't never on no free shit. My niggas in the streets selling drugs where they sleeping. Posted on the block, almost on top. I could be up on tour making dubs every weekend. You locked up and you ain't got a lawyer while you speaking. Hating ass nigga and you broke while you breathing. Every time you see me, you know I was a demon. You bet I look crazy, you know my niggas fiending. All my niggas shooting, 150 dream teaming. Out in my shows, got them ninas with the beans in. We the pistol gang and they changed by the season. No limit them B4L, bitch, I mean it.
Like I'm break, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm break, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. This summer I'ma catch just 5 homicide. Just cause you rapping doesn't mean that he gonna ride. Slapping doors open on the vein, let 100 ride. All them face shots need dental to identify. Louis Tony ETC, bitch, I been that guy. Stay high ET, I live in the sky. Yo bitch on me say she tryna get my dick a try. Taking trips with my roadies and my wrists on rollie. On talk to the police, no talking. Out west at the feed, and they put everything on shorty. Made man, made D, touch me, you die. No worries. Lying ass niggas always telling stories. Bitches wanna kick it, trying to be another story. No, a couple road bitches that done been no more. No, a couple real niggas that can fix that jewelry. I'ma flex that foreign, let me get that jewelry. I be smoking heavy rap, rolling, need another water. Strippers let me in the club, cause you know I change the weather. I don't care where we at, make us ass today, we'll ever get up on the white settle, smoke them like a cigarette. You can catch us in traffic, we're heavy metal, everywhere we travel. Pop out. Coming like I'm break, cause I know these niggas hate. Better know it. Coming like I'm break, cause I know these niggas hate. Better know it. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate.
Merch. This shit only for the real, middle finger to the fake. All I do is show love, all you do is just hate. Nigga, I've been self-made ever since 12th grade, and I'm about to blow up like the fucking World Trade. Don't you hate when a nigga fake? Hell yeah, I'm already knowing most niggas snakes. Better smile in your face, lie to your face. Still ain't really shit to them, cause they do it every day. Haters, they be coming in all sizes and shapes. Disguised in they face, fake trying to embrace. But I ain't with that, so I just fall back like, nah, my nigga, I'm good, I'm straight. Real talk though, hate is a bitch nigga trait. So if you a real nigga, then I know you can relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. So I'm coming in great, cause I know these niggas hate.
Coming like I'm break, cause I know these niggas hate. Coming like I'm break, cause I know these niggas hate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate. Looking in the mirror, only nigga that relate.
Oh yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beach for Buddha. And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, I'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I go there. WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I go there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's get back to the show known as Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. I can't believe I'm still going. Mm-hmm. Well, I last a long time.
Happy Hour. In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn it up, it's Happy Hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth and wine.
Mike's hot, Hoppe speaks what's on his mind.
Nepotism's throne, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut. Talents on vacation, they just staking what's corrupt. Hoppe's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiocracy crown, it's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens, welcome to Kardashian news. Where the truth gets aired, Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lives. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Where the truth gets aired, Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lives. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Diamond studded lies, selling dreams to the broke. Gold plated, nothing society inside joke. Hoppe ain't scared, man, he roasting them raw. Nepo babies flexing like they rewrote the law. Surgical precision, every word's a slice.
I got it.
Exposed under studio lights. Instagram filters, they mask the truth. Hoppe's here to school them. Welcome to the booth. Yeah, Hoppe's got no leash, no chain. Speaking what he feels, never playing the game. No Kardashian can spin his name. On this mic, he reigns untamed. Kardashian news. Where the truth gets aired, Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smile, fake lies. Fake lies, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I should probably unmute the website.
Courtney was looking more face-tuned by the day. But she kept saying, Kim, it's not ready yet. It's just like, it's stupid. Your Honor, if
You are stupid.
I may, is it or is it not true that the prosecution once stated, and I quote, maybe if you had a business you were passionate about,
then you would know what it takes to run a business, but you don't. So
What an annoying hag.
don't even act like you know what I'm talking about.
What a bitch.
well, now I do. And jealousy isn't grounds for litigation.
It's a Kardashian sisters face-off in court.
Really? That's so exciting. In this family, we share everything.
Oh, yeah.
Glam squads, group chats.
Kim and Kourtney poking fun at themselves and each other in a new social campaign for Kourtney's company, putting Kim's acting and legal skills to the test.
I mean, she's always acting. She's so fake.
See you in court.
All right, I can't put it because of copyright, but there was that. Here's this.
Kim Kardashian is opening up about the theory she damaged Marilyn Monroe's dress.
Probably did it with that fan.
Kim speaks with Teyana Taylor while hooked up to a lie detector test for Vanity Fair, November 3rd. Teyana asks, I want to settle this for once and for all. Did you whoop Marilyn Monroe's dress? To which Kim answered, no. Teyana then asks, so you're saying that it got to you already whooped? And Kim says, I don't know how it got to me, but it's perfect now. Teyana then asked who fixed the dress, and Kim shows a soft smile, responding, I don't know. And with all the questions, Kim jokes that Teyana is
So what's the result? Was she lying or not?
Going to cost her like $10 million in insurance. The lie detector administrator then confirms everything the Kardashian star has said to be true.
All right, I don't believe that.
And Hailey Bieber have the look of love. On Tuesday, November 4th, the singer took to Instagram to upload a photo with his wife of the couple packing on the PDA from Kendall Jenner's 30th birthday bash.
Oh, they love each other because they took a picture for a minute. Mm-hmm.
In the snap, the Rhode founder, wearing a cheetah print mini dress, wraps her arms around her husband while kissing his cheek in front of the Happy Birthday Kendall balloon sign as he holds her tight.
All right, there you go. Getting bored. I have that saying, if I'm bored, you're bored.
Today on TMZ.
We are going to start with Sydney Sweeney, who had a very uncomfortable reunion with her ex-fiance.
She gets into
Jonathan Davino, such a beta male.
Jonathan Davino's car, and a source overheard her saying, I don't believe you, leave me alone. I can't imagine what these two would talk about because she's been out and about with Scooter Braun.
I think Davino saw the see-through dress last week and was like, I need to call her right now.
We got some new pictures of Diddy at the prison in the courtyard. He's smiling. He could have gotten life in prison, and now he's going to get 2 years and maybe less. This is best case scenario for him.
Of course it is. Do I need to grovel to Trump, or can I spend 2 years here and maintain my dignity?
I'd grovel.
You'd also gobble.
Cardi B was at the New England Patriots game cheering on her.
God, she looks like she's annoying, Robert Kraft.
Her man, Stephon Diggs, he scored.
Because she's annoying.
Touchdown.
Did Taylor show up at Chiefs game?
No, she was not there.
What if there's a little competition between Taylor Swift and Cardi B?
I'd rather be with Taylor.
Who's doing the halftime show first?
Whoever, if Taylor said yes, it would be Taylor.
Dude, if Taylor Swift wanted to do it the
Cardi B would not be clean.
day before, they'd boot Bad Bunny. They would.
Cardi B would make the 2004 Super Bowl look like nothing.
She would just do it on his stage.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. What's going on with this soccer star?
Will be difficult, yes.
Is Cristiano Ronaldo getting ready to hang up his cleats for good?
Probably. He's been playing a minute.
Well, in a new interview with Piers Morgan Uncensored, posted November 4th to YouTube, the top athlete admits that not only has the idea of retirement crossed his mind, he also has an idea of when it may happen.
When? Soon? By the way, Piers Morgan being famous is one of the most unfair things about life. Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine retiring? Yes. Have you got in your head an age when that may happen? Soon.
Soon. There you go. There's the latest news about Kathy Griffin, but my good mentor, Jeff Zito, has the podcast Celebrity Jobber, where he talks to celebrities about what they would do if they weren't famous. And it's like the top interview podcast on Apple. And here's how it began with him. And,
years. You
Kathy
just
Griffin.
Mentioned you were on the no-fly list.
Jeff, hell and high water. Hell and high water, Jeff.
So, can you tell me where did it all go wrong, Kathy?
What are you talking about? I'm a giant star. I'm a legend. I have $50 million. I own my house outright.
if you have to say what money you have, you're not that interesting, honey.
I'm back on tour. I played Carnegie Hall 6 times. I broke the record.
Cool, dude. You're also a hag.
I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records for more stand-up comedy specials than any comedian living.
Well, you can put out a lot of specials. Doesn't mean it's funny.
Being her dead. What kind of question is that? What do you mean, where did it go wrong?
Your publicist just sent me a whole thing saying you had lung cancer, you went through another divorce, you had an addiction to pain pills, and you were being investigated by the U.S. government for putting out that photo that suggested you cut off the president's head. What am I talking about? I mean, I know what you've been
Well,
through.
it didn't go wrong. I was in People magazine this week, and the article is called Risen from the Ashes.
All right, there you go. Because then there's this headline about Kathy Griffin. All right, I hear.
Kathy Griffin is celebrating her birthday in style during a November
Trust me, there's nothing stylish about her.
4th episode of Sherry. The comedian celebrates her 65th birthday by walking out in a red number, surprising the host and audience.
All right, there you go. She was good in Dilbert. She played the girl in Dilbert, but in real life, she's annoying.
Ariana Grande is asking fans not to wish danger on her team.
Listen, I can't stand Ariana Grande. I think she's a career side chick. I think she cheats on everybody she dates. I think she's awful to be around. I think she's gotten way too skinny. But that does not mean you wish anything upon her.
After the popular singer reveals that she won't be joining Cynthia Erivo, Jonathan Bailey, and more at the Wicked for Good World premiere in Brazil on November 4th due to an issue with her flight, Ariana is sending a follow-up message to her fans.
What is?
Shortly after announcing that she would be unable to attend the premiere, Ariana shares a plea with fans asking, "Please don't wish danger on us."
Listen, I can't stand Ariana. I think she's gross. I think she makes women look bad. But I don't wish danger upon people. I disagreed with Charlie Kirk, and I'm infuriated that he's dead.
She writes on her Instagram stories, "We did everything we could."
And it never works, right? Or what is it? All right.
Ariana Grande. Ariana is sending a follow-up message to her fans. Shortly after announcing that she would be unable to attend the premiere, Ariana shares a plea with fans asking, "Please don't wish danger on us." She writes on her Instagram stories, "We did everything we could, and I promise you no one is more upset than I am."
Trust me, I don't think you care that much.
No matter how upset or disappointed you are, please do not wish danger on us or assume that we didn't try.
I mean, we will be honest. She does have the PTSD from the Manchester bombing or whatever that event was like 8 years ago. And she probably has PTSD from cheating on Dalton Gomez with SpongeBob.
Emphasizing that she's been looking forward to this moment for a year, Ariana concludes with, "I hope it's a beautiful and safe night. I
agree too. Life's short.
Love Brazil. I always have. I always will."
She's also saying a little too much where I feel like she could manifest something like, shh, it's going to be okay.
In her original message, the 32-year-old who stars as Glinda opposite Cynthia's Elphaba in 2024's Wicked and the sequel releasing in theaters on November 21st.
She needs to play a side chick in a movie or musical.
Notes that, "My team and Universal have tried every single thing possible to fix this."
Yeah, I would say fixing it by admitting you're a side chick would be the first way to do it.
Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott settle their divorce after 18 years of marriage.
Oh my God. You know, being married to her is the freaking worst. She never shut up.
2 years after first separating, Tori is now requesting contributions of child support and spousal support from her ex. In a petition filed by Tori's attorney and obtained by E! News on November 3rd, with their divorce listed as uncontested. The Beverly Hills 90210 alum checked boxes that requested both spousal support and child support should be ordered following the approval of the
They have 4 kids. Wow, they went to work.
couple's mutual dissolution. While
there you go. What is going on here?
Cher, who's 40 years older than her 39-year-old boyfriend, says she's not looking for anyone's approval.
Of course not. She's a cougar. And we all know how much I approve of older women. Love a cougar. Sit on my lap.
At 79, you're still dating. You're dating someone who is considerably younger. Most people would look at that and go, either they go, damn, Cher, or damn, Cher, whatever. So, you know,
Good old Gail King. What's it like dating Oprah?
But they're not living my life. Nobody knows what goes on between us, but we just have a blast. The age
A lot of sex.
has never been an issue for you.
Do you believe in love?
No, thank God, he just says, you get older, but he said your spirit is younger.
All right, there you go. 856-49 Hoppy. What's going on? All right. Hey!
Carrie Ann Inaba is admitting her faults after last week's comment over Danielle Fishel's body on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my God, we can't comment on bodies anymore.
October 28th, Carrie Ann made a comment after Danielle's performance, to which the Boy Meets World star responded to.
You have to use the space because you are a tiny little woman. Okay.
Nice. She didn't say fat. She's not like, you're a fat pig. It's not like Mama June's out there.
I am a tiny little woman, but she's big on the inside, very powerful, so I need to unleash her more often.
I don't know, Danielle Fishel, I know she was hot in Boy Meets World, but anybody that would marry Jensen Karp, I'm good.
The show's November.
He's a loser!
4th episode, Carrie Ann brought up her previous comment.
I would like to apologize for my words if they hurt you at all, because I didn't mean that at all. You are small, but you do pack a punch, and that's why I can say it.
You know, someone in their ear was like, you offended her. She's mad.
Because I believe in you.
Whatever. I want the freaking wishy-washiness. Are people talking about this guy's weight at dancing?
Andy Richter is getting candid about his looks. After sharing he's lost weight during season 34 of Dancing with the Stars.
Man, remember when he had Andy Richter controls the universe? Andy Richter PD? Man, he just was not a main star. He's good with Conan, but are people talking about his weight?
Comedian reflects on the public fascination with his body size throughout his career, dating back to his 1993 debut as Conan O'Brien's sidekick on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. He says on the November 4th episode of SiriusXM's The 3 Questions with Andy Richter podcast, one of my standard lines is, I didn't know there were so many ways to call someone fat, cherubic, rotund. It was galling to me at the time. While the 59-year-old notes that he would use his appearance as a, quote, comedy trope, he humorously points out that his critics can't seem to focus on any of his other qualities. He jokes, they say nothing about my right-handedness, about my Caucasian ethnicity, about my...
All right, it's his little wacky humor. That's Andy Richter, right here. Oh, what's going on here?
Kelly Ripa's Halloween didn't end on a very sweet note.
I feel like nothing she does ends on a sweet note because she's freaking annoying.
The daytime diva gives a play-by-play of her and husband Mark Consuelos' holiday on the...
I'm glad they said diva, not like talk show star, because she is a diva.
The November 4th episode of the couple's talk show. And Kel says she got some harsh feedback from a neighbor this spooky season. She tells the audience, we ran out of candy twice and had to reorder on the fly. Kelly adds, interestingly enough, yesterday a woman came up to me and sort of lodged a complaint that we ran out early. An adult woman.
You know, Kelly Ripa's never the problem, though.
According to the 55-year-old, the woman approached her asking, what happened to your candy this year? Kelly explains, she said, well, you ran out. And I go, what time did you come? She said,
oh yeah, right after he banged my husband.
Around 8:30 at night. I said, no, it's over then.
All right, there you go. Man, Kelly Ripa seems like a miserable person, like a blonde Howard Stern.
I've had 3 plastic surgeries.
Simone Biles makes a plastic surgery confession.
God, she's freaking hot. She's so tiny. Man, I would just plow her.
Time Olympic gold medalist does a little TikTok tell-all for followers on the platform, admitting a bunch of truths about herself, including whether or not she's gone under the knife. Turns out the legendary gymnast has, multiple times.
I've had 3 plastic surgeries.
All right, I don't care. And then finally, I am sick and tired of the Golden Bachelor running his mouth. You will be remembered as a dumb boomer. You make the whole boomer generation look bad. And I have kind of a crush on Teresa, and the way he treats that ex-wife of his is no good. You'll always be a loser, you stupid boomer.
I am normally such a calm person, and all I want is peace and joy and good things.
You know, if a calm woman is mad, that means you've really brought it out of her. Mm-hmm.
I am normally such a calm person, and all I want is peace and joy and good things in my life, and I have been so upset.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is absolutely never the problem. I'm kidding. He represents everything that's wrong with the boomer generation. He thinks he's better than you, even though he's not.
Teresa Niss is slamming Gary Turner's allegations. Hours after her ex-husband's tell-all memoir was released, where he detailed his time filming The Golden Bachelor, Teresa appears on the Dear Shandy podcast to share her side of the story. Among many of his revelations, one Teresa address goes back to Gary saying there was a lack of intimacy when he visited his then-wife in her New Jersey home.
Well, you gotta be like giving men sex. That is my one thing. If you are supposedly dating somebody, but you're not having any sex, you're just roommates. So I can see where he wants sex, but sex is weird for women. For guys, we want it all the time. My ex told me I could be on my deathbed and I would want sex. Women, you got to kind of earn it. And if you're being a chauvinistic pig who thinks he's better than everybody, that ain't gonna turn her on. Mm-hmm.
Gary shared in the memoir, my first night at her house, she took out sheets and pillows before telling me, tomorrow's a big work day. I need a good night's sleep. Do you mind sleeping on the sofa?
Oh, I mean, I could see, you gotta be doing something that makes her want to do that. It is annoying, though, when you go to a woman's house and you think you're going to get laid, and then she's like, I got work in the morning. It's like, life's short. Let's bang.
I was thinking, why we're married. He continued, if Teresa wanted to take things slowly or was having mixed feelings, I would understand. I would never force anyone to do anything they weren't comfortable with. However, Teresa responds on the podcast saying that Gary is
one. The computer's freezing. Oh, geez. We're going crazy here in the club. Everything's freaking out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Of course, it's right before the show ends. The computer freaks out. Maybe it represents the segment. Maybe it represents that nobody cares. We got it back.
The one who suggested sleeping on the couch.
What happened was, so now I'm sleeping in a full-size bed. Yeah. I haven't slept with anyone in 9 years. And my husband was 5'10", not as big as Gary. I didn't sleep the entire night, and I'm not a great sleeper. And so the next morning it came up, how did you sleep? And I said, I didn't sleep at all. So we slept together the first night. Mm-hmm. He said, oh, I can sleep on the couch if you want me to.
Oh, so a classic boomer manipulation of spinning it around like a douchebag. You don't do that to my Teresa.
He offered to sleep on the couch. I did not ask him to sleep on the couch.
And when it came to physical intimacy, Teresa shares she didn't feel, quote, desired.
I said,
oh, poor woman. I'll show you plenty of desire.
Why do you never approach me for physical intimacy? Why do you never?
So he's talking about what he was doing to her in the book, like a classic narcissist, sociopathic loser.
He never did. There was a time when I hadn't seen him in so long. He didn't even reach out to kiss me. And it was a thing that he...
Oh my God! I would kiss you right now, baby.
He wasn't doing it.
The former couple revealed their engagement during the November 2023 finale of The Golden Bachelor.
Man, you gotta treat that woman right.
And tied the knot less than 2 months later in early January.
Yeah, you know, the problem is they probably met. He's probably likable because sociopaths can be very likable. So at first she's like, oh my God, he's great. And you start to hang out with each other. He's throwing the first farts. And then you're like, oh, no, this ain't it.
But after 3 months of marriage, they announced on Good Morning America that they made the mutual decision to go their separate ways.
And that was honestly the smartest decision Teresa could have ever done. Run! Run from that douchebag! He's a loser! He makes the whole boomer generation look awful!
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. Here is Ja Rule with Sunset.
Now niggas know I'm from New York. Shit, I love California, yeah. From back when NWA rock the black and gray raid and shit, or some gangster shit. Niggas wasn't thinking about hoes and how maintenance the coupe with the translucent roof. I done two-tone the blues just to ride up the strip for the look on Sunset. Sun up to sunset, niggas be on some pimp shit, but you already know this. If you ever know this, by the looks of me, baby, I'm holding and I ain't telling if you ain't know when I'm a dog. Meet me at the Le Mondrian. I'll be sitting out front in the back watching the Star is Born. And you ain't getting gone, at least no time soon, cause we heading over to the Viper Room to get high on whatever your heart desires. But you can start giving head while we ride Sunset. Come on. Around the sunset, go right at my thigh, watch my body get so wet. It's gonna be the night, being like you okay. I make you feel good while we ride so good while we can take a ride around the sunset. Go right at my thigh, watch my body get so wet. It's gonna be the night, baby, you won't forget. I make you feel good while we ride so good while we
You already know California's the mecca of hydraulics and switches on low riders. The Dayton's on gold wires. West Siders throw it up, my nigga, it's all love. I'm calling out every grip and blood in LA. Essays hit the strip on dubs. Let's hit the club. My bitches and stars stripping for dubs. Mommy, what's up? Lambo doors up. When they see me, they show me love. Hump the horn, pull over and roll up. The Chronic and blow dubs. Better hope it ain't no gunplay, cause Sunset Friday is Crenshaw Sundays. And I love LA like Snoop Love is 6 straight. Where would I be without Dre to live and die in LA? All we know is low riders and sex, and what happens on Sunset stays on Sunset. Got the whole strip throwing up dubs, and since Pac died it ain't been no California love. California, watch my body get so wet. Tonight's gonna be the night, baby boy. I'll make you feel good, so good. Take a ride around the sunset. Go right at my thigh, watch my body get so wet. Tonight's gonna be the night, baby boy. I'll make you feel good while we ride, so good while we ride. Ghost ride your whips for the bay, just under shade. Sitting on chrome, candy painted in parlor. 6'4", 6 deuce, continentals with suicide doors. Can't help but flows when you in Los Angeles. Just learn the dress codes, B's and C's, cause it's all about the G-code. Niggas fucking these Greek hoes, me and that Borico. Niggas stacking these Legos. Bitches moving that milk no more, less than a day old. Riding down Rodeo with twins that resemble J-Lo. Uh-oh, they wanna get the lick and the pimp in the right places. I promise I'll be patient before I get to replacing the bitch. I mean, it's two of them shit. That means there's 4 lips at one time around one dick. And they doing it while we hitting the strip. In the back of the 6 Sunset, we riding high on it.
Will be right back.
Oh yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at GetCheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. GetCheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppy to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppy to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks are juking, playing cool breaks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Using every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time of coming to an end, like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing. So, I've been recording for an hour and 59 minutes and 38 seconds, 39 seconds, 40 seconds. I'm trying to make it to 2 hours. 41 seconds, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Mike Calta is a backstabber and Dizzy is a bitch.